Hello guys, we are going to be reviewing and taking a very in-detailed look at Peter Pan today, guys. And I had a brilliant birthday today, guys. I had a load of friends over and we just chilled. Nice and easy. So I had a big barbecue yesterday. That's probably why in my video earlier I was a bit like, because I had some drinks, guys. But anyway, let's get into today's video. So I'm going to be reviewing Peter Pan in detail, suggesting some teams you might be good at, but I honestly don't think Peter Pan's that great. I think he looks pretty rubbish. But you'll be able to make that decision for yourself after I've done this. Hopefully it'll help you, persuade you for a bit. But first, guys, I want to get into fan art favorites. So today's one of these drawings here. So I love this. I'm going to draw my favorite characters. Jessie, level 74, 6 stars. Jack, 3 stars. Look how cool Jack looks. Jessie's hat is absolutely on point there. And then we've got level 79 Ducky and Bunny. Nah, that's cool. I like that. Ducky and Bunny look well cool. That kind of looks like something off Five Nights at Freddy's though. These are by Anthony Martinez. Level 75, we've got Mickey Mouse. And then we've got the... Oh my god, Beast looks absolutely beautiful. I quite like the shape and size of Peter Pan's head there. That's pretty gorgeous. But we've got the new 3 characters there, guys. Beast, Timon, and Peter Pan. They look cool. I love that. I'm gonna save that. I like that. So let's get into today's team comment review, guys. And today's one is from Lucas Contessini. Ooh, I've probably said that wrong, but me and Bullseye are here reviewing this team. So what do you think about my team? Goofy, Bo Peep, Chief Bogo, nearly called him Chef then, Chief Bogo, Duke Frozone. I'm server 19, so they don't have many characters. I don't have a server 19 account. I will actually make one later on today so some of the future reviews I can actually ping it open and see what characters you've got to play with, because then you guys can actually let me know your servers. But unfortunately, I don't have a server 19 account. So okay, you've got Bo Peep and Goofy. So, okay, so Goofy, fantastic. You don't have a lot of characters. Goofy's one of the newest ones in server 19, and he's all in all a pretty solid character. So you've got Goofy doing insane amounts of damage. And boosting all the characters up, and pretty much, to be fair, like most of Goofy's moves are actually really solid. So I've nearly actually got Goofy to 4 stars, I think, because I've got him quite a nice amount from the drops and stuff, and I did start to level Goofy up, but I just kind of stopped towards the end. When I say that, I still have him on blue, which does annoy a lot of people. But obviously we've got 2 left feet, which is his countering move. How to Goof grants himself a shield, and Buster move heals everybody and speeds them up. So in your team sets, I definitely say lock in Goofy. I definitely say lock in Bo Peep. Now you've gone. I quite like this team because you've obviously used your brain a little bit and gone, okay, Duke has no health, Frozone has no health. Duke is your most powerful character in that team. Your most powerful character. So you formed a team to fully focus on Duke. Goofy speeding Duke up. Bo Peep keeping back all projectiles and pushing everybody together, so when Duke does his move, it hits everybody. Chief Bogo shielding, insane healing, insane damage blocking. So then you've just got Duke behind these 3 people, absolutely laughing because they're not going to be able to get through or do anything. They're going to be stuck there solid. And it's going to absolutely allow them to push through everybody. Then if anybody gets through, Frozone's just going to go and freeze them. So you've basically allowed Duke to be the prime source of damage on this team, which he does, because Duke's absolutely insane. He's going to do loads of damage. And yeah, so this might actually be the 5th team I haven't needed to change. I'm just going to sort of throw one into the air. Maybe if Elsa is unlocked in server 19, you put Elsa on instead of Duke, just because Elsa has a bit better freezing and does a bit more damage. Elsa on instead of Frozone. Then you'd have Duke and Elsa staying alive at the back, doing loads of damage, while Goofy, Bo Peep, and Bogo keep everybody at bay. but that'll be my recommendation for that. So let's actually get into today's video, guys. So I want to be talking about Peter Pan and going into a bit of detail with Peter Pan. So I still don't understand why it looks blurry. Like, that looks really crisp, and then Peter Pan's just blurry. No idea why, but anyway. He hasn't got a black outline on him there. I don't think they submitted the right Peter Pan drawing there, guys. But anyway. From what I went through yesterday, his skills just don't look as good. So he's a frontline damage hero. Peter Pan will be available as a sign-in hero for August. So as next month comes, we'll probably get him. We can see that actually on here. Sign in. So we'll get him. We'll get him on day 7, guys. As we always do, a week into August, we'll get him. Which is fair enough. So let's take a look at him. So Peter Pan flies to the furthest enemy, engages them in a duel. So that kind of seems like the only good thing he has, but he kind of seems like a clone of Gaston, but just nowhere as good. Because obviously when Gaston does his move, guys, let me bring it up. So it even says here, look. So it is a clone of Gaston's move. Gaston, but this one, he jumps into the middle of all of the enemies and goes and beats them up. And obviously he stuns them for 4 seconds as well, and then he just goes mental. So the issue I have with this is that he'll fly up and he'll land and he'll engage the last enemy. He doesn't bring the other enemy up into the air, which might be quite good, but he's going to fly, land. Obviously he becomes invincible for a short amount of time, but he's only attacking one person. So it all depends on how much damage that does, and why would you swap Gaston off the Peter Pan? Because we're talking about a new character. He needs to be good enough or new enough to warrant you spending a lot more supplies, a lot more everything, pushing into this one new character. So this is why I compare him. He needs to be better than the characters that are already there. He needs to be better than Gaston. He needs to be better than... I can't think of any other characters that do the same sort of premises as move. But that's something for you to think about. And then if we take a look at Blinding Light, Tinkerbell swoops down and swirls around enemy, dealing damage and blinding them. So this all depends. So I'm kind of comparing him to Gaston now. So obviously that would kind of replace this one. So he hasn't got a charm move. This would all kind of depend on how much damage the swirl does. And blinding means they can't use their special. Presumably it might even make them miss attacks, is what I'd imagine the blinding thing does. But Tinkerbell swoops down and swirls around an enemy, dealing damage and blinding them. So that could be quite cool. You've got Tinkerbell in game as well, which is pretty cool. Neverland Valley. Peter Pan Crowds. I don't know what that means. Oh, it's like a summoning call. Yeah. Okay, so that's what crow means. So he does like a shout, I am Peter Pan sort of thing. Heals himself and increases his basic damage. So that could work really well with Boom and Boom. But once again, it depends how much by, because they haven't stated that. Which kind of makes me to believe they haven't finished Peter Pan yet. But they've still got a couple of weeks to finish him. After Blinding Light activates, which is this one, with Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell takes an active comp. So I do like the looks of this one. So Calhoun shielded the team. Tinkerbell steals the shield, puts it on you. Goofy sped the team up. Tinkerbell steals it and puts it on you. So imagine if Hector Barbosa used his move to speed up 400%. Tinkerbell could steal that, and you could probably destroy everybody with Peter Pan's special to go, and he'd duel everybody and drop them down. So that would be a good use of Tinkerbell's move if you think about it that way. Then obviously we've got looks of his friendship mission. So he's got one with Alice and one with Robin Hood. One with Alice could potentially make him like big, or make him something like that, and do more damage to multiple enemies. The one with Robin Hood, I'm actually not sure, but that will be quite a cool friendship mission. So that's kind of my quick in-depth well, not quick, but kind of an in-depth review. So who would he work well with? The problem is, he's not as good as Gaston. So you wouldn't swap him out for Gaston. Then we've got Marana. He would work well with Marana because Marana would shield him. Bo Peep would keep him alive. You could chain him up with Meg, so when he goes in to do that front duel, he stays alive for longer, does a lot of damage, does a lot more damage, which is going to be important. Or you could build like a speed team, Woody could speed them up. But honestly, off the top of my head, I can't really think of a way that would make Peter Pan just worthwhile. Let's ask the world. See what other people got to say, because I'm quite intrigued. Because I don't think he's that good. I'm not going to invest any time into Peter Pan. I'm going to ignore him. Let's get a few friendship missions done here. Get a few more points for the guild contest. I wonder what place we're in on that now, because we've been smashing through the guild contest, guys. Okay, let's settle that off. I'm getting Wally, just see if I can max them out. Don't need anybody in there. She's maxed out. They're all maxed. I'm just going to save them all up. Getting Hercules in here. Cool, so that's not too bad. Let's get my port raids done. It's kind of one of the main reasons I want to get to level 125. God, I'm still so far off. I did buy some stamina potions yesterday with diamonds. I didn't spend money on them. So we're 16th in the world, so we have pushed up a little bit. And we're in the top 5 rank, which is nice. That means I could do a diamond crate opening on Monday, if we get it, to see if I can get any more sort of boosting for for any more shards for Beast. Would be the kind of most important thing that we get from that. Nice, nice. So let's take a look at Beast, because I can put a few more skill points on Beast now. So I do want to put him into my main team. Push him up a little bit. I'm slowly juicing his levels up, guys. I'm just going to keep leveling up as I go along as well. Here we go, here we go. Oh, that was pretty bad. That was also incredibly bad. I haven't got a VIP crate. Who's in there? Yeah, still Robin Hood, which isn't too bad. I want to do my raiding here, guys, and I'm going to round the video up. There we go. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, consider hitting that like button. Consider subscribing to me, guys. It'll help me out. Do it for my birthday, guys. And I'll see you all in the next video. Subscribe to Bullseye, guys. Make him happy.